The truth is, we want to live in a just world, but the world is unjust today. Barring the exceptions of the extraordinary individuals that we saw earlier, and we talked about earlier, and that have shaped the world to where it is today, the reality is actually grim. So I'm going to walk us through the communities that Jobs for Humanity focuses on, from a stats and an unemployment rate perspective, in order to give you a better understanding of that reality. We focus on the blind and low vision, the neurodivergent, refugees and anyone forcibly displaced, single moms and dads, returning citizens, meaning justice impacted folks, and ethnic minorities. There are more than 250 million people on Earth who are visually impaired, either blind or have low vision. Among them, 30 million are blind. That's 4% of the world's population. More than 1 billion people are neurodivergent. Stats range between 15 and 30% of the world's population. More than 100 million people have been forcibly displaced from their home due to war or persecution. That's a huge number. There are more than 300 million people on Earth who are single parents, 85% of them being single moms, 15% being single dads, raising 40% of our children. The 40% of children raised by single moms is a US stat, and we think that around the world it shouldn't be too far off from that number. Now in the US, because we couldn't get global stats for returning citizens, there are 77 million individuals who have a felony record and were justice impacted. That's 1/3 of US Black men. That's an absurd stat. And more than 1 billion people on Earth are ethnic minorities. In a world population of around 8 billion, that's more than 1/4 of the world's population, coming close to 1/3 of them. Let's take a look at the unemployment rates. 70% of blind individuals, so of the 30 million, are unemployed. 85 of the 30 million blind versus the totality of the visually impaired, because it's a spectrum there. 85% of underemployed individuals are neurodivergent. That means that they're taking jobs way lower in value than their skill set. Half of forcibly displaced individuals are unemployed. So 10% of single parents, that's double the global unemployment rate, are unemployed. 27% of returning citizens are unemployed. That's more than 5 times the global average. And ethnic minorities are unemployed at a rate that's double the global average. Now, these are stats were not easy to obtain, so I placed here the sources in order to give everyone access to them, and they're right here in the speaker notes. So this training will teach you how to get a better understanding of underrepresented talent, as well as how to create an inclusive hiring process for them. I did not build this training. This was built by colleagues of mine at Jobs for Humanity, and I'm going to introduce them here to give them their due course and due value.
Hey there, my name is Eugène van den Hemel from the Netherlands. I placed since 2015 more than 600 refugees. I love to share my inspiration and my insights to you so you can do the same. So let's start.
Hello, my name is Mark Hanohano, and I'm the employment specialist here at Wayfinder Family Services located in Los Angeles, California. I am visually impaired myself, and in the last year or so, I've assisted job seekers, at least finding 15 to 18 different companies. And in this training, I will also show you how to do the same.
Hi, I'm Dr. Dave Caudell. I am an autism self-advocate. I was diagnosed with Asperger's syndrome back in 2009, and I am the Associate Director of the Frist Center for Autism and Innovation at Vanderbilt University. And so our main focus at the Frist Center is just what are the technologies, innovations, and ways of doing things that can help these folks find and succeed in meaningful employment.